Hello everyone and welcome to Time Travelers Coin Exchange. Tonight we're going to have episode 124 of The Coin Vault Has Opened. This one's a little bit different than we've been doing the last couple weeks. Here we have tonight though 50 mint cellos like before, but this one arrived as a mixed bag. So we're going to be exploring and searching through 1956, 57, 58, and 59, all proof coins and mint cellos. And so hopefully we'll find some good stuff. We've had pretty good luck the last two episodes with the 1956s. Unfortunately, there's only 8. The bag here has a breakdown of what is in it. So I'll show you guys here. So we've got 8 1956s, 4 1957s, 28 1958s, and 10 1959s. I'm guessing I'm going to separate things here as we go through them. But to start off here, I'm going to dump them out. So I got these off of eBay a couple months ago. It was originally, I purchased a roll of 1958s. And so that's what I was expecting to get when I purchased. The person said that they had 18 available. And I purchased one, and then I got a reply back that, inventory problem. Not only do I not have 18 rolls of these, but I don't even have one. And it looks like we got 28 1958, so there were supposed to be 50 of them. And so what they said is like, hey, I've got some other dates, how about I make you a roll? I said sure. And it was kind of relief because he had 18 rolls of them, and so I was putting stuff together to buy 18 rolls of them. I was going to buy everything they had. But then I didn't need to worry about that. So I think as normally here we go through them, just kind of look at the condition here. And so my plan here is to show you guys the condition, the front and back of each coin. Let me move my board over here. And then as we're doing that, we will separate them into different groups. And then we will, when we zoom in after we've looked at the fronts and backs of them all, we will go through the dates separately because there will be different things we'll be looking for depending on what the dates are. So it looks like the two main groups we're going to have here, well, the main one is the 1958s here, so I will stack that here first. But how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the show tonight. Hopefully we got lucky the last two episodes we went through 1956s, and 2 episodes ago I think we found a double die 004, and then the last episode I think it was a 002, both really nice high value coins, so was super excited about that. Hopefully here sometime in the future here I will get those graded for you guys. Because if they come out a good enough grade, they could definitely pay to buy some more rolls just by themselves. I might keep them just because it's kind of fun to have said that I found them, but pretty much like any coin that I have, I will put it up for sale on eBay, and if somebody wants to pay me enough for me to like part with the sentimental value of the coin, I'm willing to do that. Yes, so it's been a pretty good week here. I hope you guys have all had good weeks. The smoke here in California has been off and on and off and on. It seems like a better day today. It was confusing yesterday. I woke up and it was just like, it looked like it was solid smoke, like you couldn't see anything. But it turned out to be fog, which was kind of a nice surprise. So it looks like so far we are just half the roll, it looks like, is 58s, but we'll start to see some other coins in here. I did take some out when I was going to take a photo for the stream here, and I did see 59, and I think I thought that the roll was supposed to have 1960s in it too, but it didn't say 1960s on the label. But I think one of the 2 1956 rolls that we went through, I think that one of those came from the same person that I bought these from, and we found a really nice coin in that roll of 56, because we found a nice one in both rolls. They were from 2 different people, and so there is definitely a good chance we will find something in these ones. And so it looked like 56 had the best kind of varieties that I could see. 57, it's got a couple double dies, but definitely not as many and not as nice as the 56 is. 58 I think only has one, and it didn't look like it was anything really special. And the 59s, I'm trying to remember, I don't even think there was a double die for it. But I left coppercoins.com open. If you guys have never been to coppercoins.com and you guys like doing roll searches of Lincoln cents, I really recommend before you do the roll search, check out his website, Chuck's website at coppercoins.com. He's got a nice variety search. So I'm going to put the 56s off to the side. I'll put the 59s over somewhere else too. Nice looking obverse on this one. Welcome, Logan. It is good to be first. How are you doing tonight? Escaping the smoke and fires, I hope. And hopefully you're having a good week. So I think this was a 57 again. And hopefully I'll get these all in their right places as we go through these. Nice beaming coin on the reverse here. Just like one little piece at 3 o'clock, maybe a little thing above Lincoln's head too. But these look pretty nice here. I have not seen, here's the 59, I have not seen any more rolls of wheat cellos since I purchased my last lot of these online. I've been watching, definitely not finding any, like not even at any price. About the only way I think I'm going to be able to produce any more rolls of these for this show is probably to buy mint sets and cut them up. Hey, oops, sorry, welcome. How are you doing tonight? And so that might be a thing. When I was getting this roll out, I was like, oh wait, what's in this box here? And I forgot all about the 10 proof mint sets, the unopened 1958s. And so I don't know, maybe I will be making a video or doing a stream here of opening all those, some of those. I'm not sure. I feel like I kind of fell off things. These ones here are 1956s to 1959s. I got these a couple months ago, and I've just been going through the list. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a video like that or a live stream where basically open them up, see what they are. I've never opened a mint set before, like one that's unopened. And technically, I believe, I feel like a couple people commented that they were repackaged. They look like government packages to me. They're sealed. I've never seen the inside of them. When I bought them, there were 11 lots of, there were 11 auctions up. Each of them was 10 unsealed. And I read all the other feedback from the other people who purchased, and they all seemed really, really happy. I have not seen the inside of any of the coins, so I have no idea. So they could all be really nice coins, they could be horrible coins. The packaging looks pretty decent. So I don't feel like there's environmental damage. And I feel like it would be fun to do it live. I don't know if there's any reason to you know, do a video and like set a premiere on it, or what the best way to promote something like that is, but I think it would be fun. So this one's got a couple spots on it. I definitely buy rolls expecting the possibility of getting spots. And so this roll here was from the same person that I got one of the 1956s from last week. And so we did find some nice double dies in both. Well, we found one nice one in both rolls, and so we definitely have the possibility of finding a double die in these. I mean, somebody could search them and miss them, but both of those double dies did not seem like easy ones to miss. we've got another 56 here. This mint cello feels different than a normal mint cello. Just want to take a look at it. It just, I don't know, it's harder, like if you like look at it, like here, I'll hold it from the bottom. It like really doesn't bend, it feels thicker. Perhaps, maybe this is another 1956. Maybe the 1956s and 57s and 58s, they just feel different. Couple little spots on these. And so I'm glad I waited till the end after going through all the other rolls to do this one, because after doing a roll of all the other ones, it's a little bit easier to know what all the different things for the date. It's like I would have had to been researching 4 different rolls for this video, but instead I already know what's possible to be in them. I did go back and just kind of refresh on copper coins just to make sure everything was fresh in my head. That's a nice 56. I very much would like to put together a nice bulk submission to PCGS here in the future. I just need the coins to slow down on eBay and other auction sites, because every day it just seems like there's more and more and more better coins, and it's like I was used to not so many nice coins where like I didn't have to like buy everything every day, but now it just seems like there's abundance, and abundance is good. But abundance isn't doing so great towards having me submit the coins that I have to get graded when I have the opportunity to just buy coins that are already graded by other people and getting them at a discount. That definitely seems how eBay is these days. It seems like everything is, auctions seem to go for like 30 to 60% off lately. I just seem to get killer deal after killer deal. Yeah, everything at buy it now prices seems to be selling for what they have been. So I really don't know how to explain it, but kind of enjoying it. I'm not sure, it looks like the next one over there might be toned, it might just be the angle. But I feel like we haven't got a lot of tone wheat cents here. Hey, Last Likes Coins, on the way to work, my friend. You gotta work. I wish you a good day. Feel free to leave me playing. Yeah, I really enjoy older proof coins. Yeah, I think that this one's got some toning on it. I don't know. It kind of has like a pinkish look, like a kind of whitish pink color to it. I feel like you guys are going to get the yellow from the lamp here. But this one is definitely much lighter. It almost looks like there's a little bit of pink on the coin. But yeah, I think the only way I'm going to be getting more of these, unless some just happens to pop up, is the only way I'm going to get more is if I start buying mint sets, which doesn't sound like that bad of an idea. What I like about getting the mint sets, not only do I get, you know, to like look for some high grade coins, but if I strike out and I don't get any high grade coins at all, I still have a bunch of silver. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. I hadn't been stacking any silver, and it was just kind of weird, like right around the time the silver started to go up, I was all of a sudden getting into the proofs, early proof sets. And then I realized, oh wow, I'm buying these to like look for high grade coins and to get things graded. But then at the same time, I'm also collecting a little bit of silver, which having a little bit of silver, it's hurt people before, but financially it can't hurt you that well unless you get like a severe addiction and you can't stop buying it. But then at least you have a bunch of silver. Nice obverse, a couple little spots on the reverse on this one. This is a 58. Yeah. It's interesting having the 1959s mixed in here, just because all of a sudden we're looking at a memorial. And I don't have a lot of 1959 proofs, so I don't necessarily mind getting a bunch of them in there with these coins at all. Let me get some coffee. Hello, Marcos Rodas. Welcome. I'm really well. The smoke here is better. I feel like we've been having some just kind of like half smoky days. Coin world's been really good. Yeah, things have been really decent in the coin world. Had my third highest day of sales ever today on eBay. It felt like a slow day, but just one big sale definitely. It was enough to blow the sale. And so it was a good day. If you guys are on eBay and you guys haven't used your eBay bucks, the quarterly eBay bucks just got released. So I was expecting to have some good numbers today. Just all of a sudden, anybody who's been spending money on eBay gets a bunch of, a little bit of extra free eBay money to run around and buy something they like. And so it's usually a good time. It's also like the weekend and the beginning of the month, so it seemed like there was a lot of stuff to just be good for sales. How are you, Marcos? So hopefully I get all these in the right place, otherwise it won't be that big of a deal. But it'll definitely be easier going through things. It'll be quicker. So it looks like there are some nice coins coming up tomorrow on eBay, so I'm excited about that. Sundays are always it's like auction day on eBay. It's like half of eBay's auctions seem to end on Sundays. The only thing I don't like about Sundays is going through. Like I go through every single auction, like every single PCGS certified auction, every one in the US coins category. And so pretty much the beginning of the morning I spend, normally on a normal day between 30 minutes and an hour going through every auction of the day. But there's generally about 3,000 to 4,000 auctions ending on Sundays. And so it usually takes about an hour. So that's the only part that I don't like, is it takes a long time. Usually I have to scroll through like 35 to 45 pages. And so, but it is what it is. It's like if you're going to find the fun stuff, you got to look at everything. And the longer you do it, the better you get at it, and the faster you can just cruise on through it. But there's some sweet coins ending tomorrow. I got some sweet coins this week too. I got to list a lot of coins today. You're buying an 83 double die? Nice. You're camping right now, it's cold? Yeah, it's cold here in California today. It was like the first day that I was thinking about turning on the heat in the house. But I resisted. I figured there's going to be colder days. I went for the hoodie. I'm doing just fine now. But I hope you have a good time camping. It's definitely fun. I don't think I went camping once this summer because of the virus here. Pretty much all the campgrounds ended up getting shut down, I think. Nice surfaces here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I bought some air coins today. I can't remember off the top of my head. A couple of the ones I tried to win. Did I get? I don't know. I was bidding on. I can't even remember if I won it or not. I don't think I did, but there was a no FG Kennedy $50 I was bidding on. I'd never had one of those before. And I don't think I got to check in any air coins today. I still have 8 coins left I didn't make videos of today. So I'm just saving those for tomorrow so I have something to do. But here I can see if there's anything cool coming in. I got some really nice $50, some really nice Kennedys. There's just a crazy amount of stuff up on eBay right now. I'm not even sure if I have any varieties. I know I got some. I feel like the best thing that I got this last week, I think it was last Sunday actually, it was the 2009 MS69 Lincoln cent. I think it's like a $325 coin, but I was able to win it for like 90 bucks. I've been trying to win a 2009 bicentennial cent in MS67 for a while. Just always get outbid. They almost always go for like nearly 200 plus at auction. But there was a bunch of Bugs Bunnies. I just let them pass. I figured I could get a little bit better deal, get one at a little bit higher grade. As much as I'd like to, I can't buy them all. I try sometimes. Yeah, I was, I didn't even think I'd win it. I was, I think I put like $175 bet on it. Willing to take about 60% because I figured if I tried to win it, I was just gonna end up paying nearly full price, and so I was just like, I'll put in a bid, and nobody even bid against me. It's like, I swear I'm on my own eBay. Like, it's just weird. It's like, I feel like everything up there, it's like I'm the only one looking at it, and nobody else outbids me on anything, and I'm just like, wait, has the coin market crashed? And then I get a bunch of sales, and it's like, apparently not. But it seems like there was a lot of price increases on coins in the last week. Like in my PCGS registry, I just looked at it one morning and I'm like, wow, it jumped like a few $1,000s or like $1,300 or something just overnight. And like I went and checked, it seemed like that a lot of the older stuff in the 1930s, the 1930s seemed to have really big jumps. That happened to you with the 1972 double dies? Yeah, the double dies seem like they have been not going so well at auction. But at the same time, almost every single one that I've bought, I've sold within a week or two of buying and at full price. And so it doesn't seem like it just seems like no one's bidding. Everyone's just hitting the buy it now button. It's like the people that would be bidding trying to get a deal don't have money, and the people that have money don't want to go to auction and they just hit the buy it now button. It's like a very funny world. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, some days I bid up a bunch of stuff without the intention in winning. I'm just trying to drive up the price and everything and essentially run all my competition out of money, so that then when stuff comes up that I am wanting to bid, everyone else has already spent their money for the day. I don't even need to do that anymore. It seems like nobody has money. Well, what are you gonna, if you sell your computer and monitor, do you have an extra one? How will you sell the double die if you want to sell the double die in the future without the computer? Speaking of though, so that is all the fronts and backs here. And so let me put these aside. And I think the I lost the bag. So the 1957s, I believe we only have 4 of them here. And so we'll take a look at these ones first. These are possibly, yeah, we'll take a look at these ones first. I'll zoom in here. Okay, so you got another computer, so you should be fine. I guess these days as well though, like, you can eBay. I could never, like, I will watch stuff and then bid on stuff on my phone if I can't be at the computer, but I don't think I could ever do what I do just on a phone. Like, I need to be able to see the coins. Alright, let's turn on a light since what's not working right here. And I don't even know if we need to be this zoomed in here. I mean, I feel like for the most part here, we need to be able to see Liberty and the date. And I'm trying to remember here. Let me just go to coppercoins.com here for 1 second. And just look up the 57s. I just want to make sure. I think that there is only 2 double dies, and it's like a super thick 5. Extra thickness shows on date, Liberty, and In God We Trust. And then it's the same thing with the other one too. And so I don't even think we need to be all the way zoomed in for these. As it'll be a little bit easier probably to see the extra thickness like this if there is any. And if we see something questionable, we can definitely oh, eBay is absolutely filled with scams. Yes, it is absolutely possible to get scammed on eBay. I've probably seen, 100 different forms of scams. You start to get a feeling for things. You see certain things that just are a red flag. They just stand out. I'm definitely, just simple things like, when somebody looks like they have a brand new account. Like say for example, today I got my eBay bucks, and I'm not positive about this, but I believe if you purchase something with eBay bucks and you have a return or something like that, you have to return it or it doesn't come, you don't get your eBay bucks back. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works, unfortunately. They're like kind of like one-time use. And so it's like I definitely made sure to spend my eBay bucks on sales from people that I know and I've bought from before. I know that the deal isn't just going to get canceled as soon as I purchase it. It is possible people sell like fake slabbed coins, like I don't know, there's just so many different kind of scams. I've had people purchase the item or negotiate a price and then the coin never comes in the mail. There's a lot of the kind of stuff where people will print out the shipping label, but then they just never bring it to the post office, and then it's like, hey, oops, I forgot to bring yours to the post office. After a week of it not updating, and I brought it shipped. Oh, I don't know why it's not. I'll go and check in tomorrow why it's not updating. You start to get a feeling real quick. If you ever get like a tingly spider sense, it's probably right on. Definitely, I found that if something seems too good to be true, it generally is. And so like if you see like, a key date coin priced at half price, it's probably not going to be a real coin, or it's probably not even going to come. I would say more often than not I have a purchaser try to scam things, just because it's a lot easier, I think, to scam things if you are purchasing something. Hold on, just double checking with 1959 here. Yeah, I don't think that 1959 actually even has anything. I thought there was one. I don't see any, but we'll just take a look. We will search these quickly here to see if anything stands out to us. But yeah, I find that people like to say that the PCGS slab comes broken. At least once a year someone says it's broken. And it's pretty hard to break a PCGS slab. It really, really is. And when you see the stuff that people do to them, I take returns on any items. So it's like if someone wants to return something, all they have to do is say, I want a return, and I will take a return. It's no problem. But sometimes people like to say like item not as described, and then it obviously is the item. Like I make videos of every single coin that I sell. You know, it kind of is what it is. I make videos of the stuff as I'm packing it. It's just easy to do, and it kind of covers my butt. And I can show eBay it if that, you know, just put a link in it. You know, I noticed that when people do claims as well, like when someone does a claim on the item, customer service, they can see like all the information in the listing. They can see the photos, and my videos actually show up as well. So the customer service can actually watch the videos of the coin, and if the person says it's not what it was supposed to be, they can pretty clearly see what it is and what it isn't. I do tracking on all my stuff. If it goes over a certain point, or my spider sense goes off, you know, it's going to get insurance, it's going to get signature confirmation. I'm going to do all the things that I need to do to have eBay have my back, because there are people out there that scam. You know, I've been selling on eBay for 17 years on this account. I had one, I think, all the way back to like 96 or something like that. But when I moved, I lost my eBay account and wasn't able to recover it. And so this one, I believe that I have is like from 2004, maybe 2003. So I've seen a lot. But it's like when you're on eBay for a long time, you know, I would say pretty much like every single scam there is out there, I've seen it now. And, you know, some of them, you know, I lost some money a couple times. I would say more than just people scamming, I would say the post office has lost more packages than I've lost from scammers. It used to be 1 in every 100 packages I sold would not arrive with the post office. Over the last couple of years, I feel like it's gotten to be about 1 in 1,000 items just never arrive with tracking, with everything. Just there seems to be just holes in the post office where things just, you know, like abysses and voids that things just fall into. And it's just how it is. You know, when you do business on eBay, you just take into account that some things are going to happen, and you just put it into the price of the coin. It's the same thing with, you know, people can buy stuff, they can return stuff. You put it into the price, you know, like if, you know, every coin you put into the price of the sale, being able to afford to send it to them and afford to, you know, take a return. And it's like, you know, it's any business. If you're in retail, you're going to have people walk, you know, put stuff in their pocket on the shelf and just walk right out the door. Any kind of business, there's, you know, a million different ways you can incur loss. And a store will just, you know, reflect that loss in the price of the items they sell in the store. Yes, I have sent the wrong coins to someone in the mail before. That's one of the reasons that I, you know, record stuff when I'm sending. So if there is ever a question, I can go back and look and see what was sent. If you look at my listings on eBay, there's serial numbers in the titles of each one. And so as I'm putting stuff into the slip, I'm able to check the cert numbers on the video, on the listing, on the coin, make sure that everything matches up. If something doesn't match up, then I go back and look at the listing, look at the video, make sure everything's good. Occasionally I do make an error. Hey, welcome to Fred, welcome, and thank you for the thumbs up. So that was the 59s. Excuse me, so that's the 58s. Why don't we do the 58s next? Yes, I've gotten stuff back. I think I even sent one time like $100 coin for like a $10 order. I've gotten other people's coins before that was the wrong coins. One time I felt actually kind of bad. I was in the middle of a divorce, and so when you're in a divorce, you're not supposed to buy and sell. You're not supposed to sell your assets or spend your money. And so all of my packages and everything, I just basically couldn't work. I was in the middle of a divorce. I was trying to deal with other stuff in my life. So like 300 packages just sat there. And then finally, when stuff was like getting figured out and I knew that I could start, buying and selling stuff, so let me look at I started to open everything, list everything, and I open and I'm like, this isn't my package. And this was like 6 months later after purchasing it. I found out, and it was like, instead of my $25 order, there was like $200 of stuff in the, and so I like messaged the person on eBay, and no response, messaged them again, no response. Apparently they didn't want to hear it. I was just like, hey, do you want this back? I never got my package, but I got this package. And so that was interesting. Oh yeah, wrong page. Sorry, I'm trying to look up the 58s, just get a refresher here. I think there's just a reverse. Yeah, there's a double die reverse. Let me just, and it's just the wheat lines on the reverse and the E pluribus, or the E plur. And I don't think it actually has, it says proof 67, $25, which if I had a 1958 proof 57, it's worth more than $25. So I'm thinking that these actually did not get updated. I think that Chuck is still updating all the prices on here. Yeah, I'd be happy to check that out, Marcus Rodas. So yeah, I've got sent the wrong coin in the mail before. So I believe actually what we'd be looking for, and I don't know, maybe this is actually an easier one because I'm not sure if I'll be able to see. I think that maybe I'll go back and look, because it's funny, like this one almost looks like there's doubling on the reverse, but not very. I think it's just the design. No, that S looks like there's a main line going down it. And that U kind of has, here, instead of wondering here and going back and forth, why don't I look at a couple and see if that is the norm. There's one seller on eBay who I've purchased off quite a bit. They're probably one of, they probably sell, I feel like they have more feedback than anyone else on eBay. But I would say out of every 50 orders, no, out of every 25 orders I get from them, about 2 or 3 of them are not the coin that I ordered. It's usually like a lower grade version of the same thing, just like, instead of a 69, it's a 68. But it's like never a big deal when it happens, even though it should be. But then every little once in a while, like I'd say like 1 out of 25, all of a sudden the proof 69 is like a proof 70, and the mint state 66 is a 67. And so like whenever they send me the wrong coin, it's never one that's a big deal, but then they send me this other one, and it's like I feel like they're like, okay, that we messed up and didn't have the right coin to send, and so we sent him that, and he never complained. So here we're gonna give him an awesome one this time. Hey, Spiked Head Diecrack, welcome, and welcome Pedro G. Armelo, welcome. You got a 1984 double die, but they sent you an extra. That's not a bad deal. If you want to send me a photo, Pedro, you can send one to either my Instagram, my Facebook, or my Twitter. If you check below the video here in the description, you'll be able to find you'll be able to find the links to all those. Those are the easiest places for me to look at them. And it's probably the easiest way. Well, sometimes people as well send extra things to people on eBay. I mean, who does not like buying something and getting like a gift or getting something for free? I've definitely had people send me like an extra coin with the coin that I bought. Oftentimes they're the same coin. Oh, but they want the coin back. A D over P. How do you have a D over P? A D over S? Or a D over D? I'm not sure if I've ever seen D over P. 1959 D over P. Yeah, send me a photo, Pedro. I'd be happy to take a look at it. It's interesting, like I want to go back and look at I think that this is just a common look for, it's just funny, like, okay, I guess it's a split in the serif on the bottom, maybe is what we're looking in the S. I just feel like every single one we've looked at, by the time I get to the S is looking like it's got a split right down the middle of it. But it's like you look at the top half and it almost looks like there's a split down the top of the serif. But I think we're looking for more of just like a notched serif. I do have most of them sold. I got some 2017 enhanced coin set the other day, and like half the set has sold. I pieced it out. I believe I have some 2017 dimes for sale, and I may have a Kennedy half dollar. Pretty much, I used to have every single date in mint, especially for small cents. But around the time when I got the divorce, I kind of stopped purchasing everything. And so I have some holes in recent years here that I'm slowly filling back in and trying to get things into inventory. Nice. So the squishy foam has worked good for you, Durf? That one looks kind of interesting on the edge there. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, some of these just really kind of look like they have like things that want to be kind of doubled. Like if you look down at the bottom of the S there, the line on the bottom part of the serif just looks really strong in that U. Who knows, maybe these 1958s were all the ones that they put away. See, that one actually looks normal. Like you look at that S, it's nice and thick, but there's no lines going down it. It's just a nice normal looking letter. Yeah, for the most part, I like to keep all my coins, all the ones that I'm kind of trying to keep safe. I like to keep them in PCGS slabs. But you know, I put, you know, the coins I used to have and that I've been going through, I've got some in flips, I've got some in tubes, I've got some in little bags. It seems like I have a variety of different ways. Used to put them in kind of like flips, and then put them in plastic pages and in folders. Um, it seems like the tubes were always supposed to be temporary, and then the flips kind of were supposed to be temporary. It's just interesting. But lately, other than these mint cellos, for the most part, I only buy graded coins. It's just for, I don't know, it's for me anyway, living where there is no coin store and not really anyone that I can sell coins to in person. It's way easier to sell a graded coin over the internet. You know, obviously you can sell raw coins over the internet, but I feel like the prices you're able to obtain when they are graded, people feel more confident, I feel like, purchasing stuff. Nice. It definitely would be nice to have a nice display case. I feel guilty with all the bunkers and keeping them all hidden from sunlight. But, you know, one good thing to do to store all your coins, don't store them all in the same place. I know we were talking about like scams and stuff, but then there's also like keeping the things that you love safe and decoy safes. You know, if somebody like goes into your office to, you know, rifle through your stuff, don't just have one safe there. If you collect coins, collect safes too. Have them walk in there ready to crack a safe, and have there be 100 safes. Make your entire, you know, living area, you know, build a couch out of safes. Have all the tables in the house be safes. Have safes for chairs. Fill them all with bricks. You know, like, have some fun. So we'll keep on going through these here. Yes, even though, you know, fashion, you know, make your deposits in the bathroom safe. You know, you gotta keep that stuff safe. You never know what people are gonna steal in this world. There's some crazy people out there. Thought that was on the coin for a second. It looks like it is just the mint cello. Yeah, I don't know if it's mint damage or just the way these 58s were made. A lot of these feel like they have like kind of what looks like subtle extra thickness, but they don't quite look like the double die in the photo. And so I don't know, like I feel like the 1956s here, I feel like those are going to be our best shot at finding something good tonight. And I feel like there is hope considering this roll is from the same person from the last roll that we did, which did produce some really nice coins. Like this one here looks thicker than the other ones, but it's the letters also, or letters, they also look way nicer. Yeah, I'd like to find some 1955 double dies. I feel like the only reason I would buy raw coins these days would be to go through that, like to buy like original bank wrap rolls or something like that. I've been having really good luck finding varieties in mint cellos. I like them too because say like I can handle and touch these, but I'm not getting my fingerprints all over them, like, and I can show you guys them. If I'm going through rolls here, I have to wear gloves, and picking up every single coin is a real pain with gloves on. And even though, I would just be picking them up to, put them under the camera, I feel like the cotton gloves, would end up getting rubbed against the coin. Sometimes I think I'm being too careful, but I really like the mint cellos because they're easy to handle and look at. For mercury dimes, I haven't extensively collected them. Um, I'm trying to even remember. I feel like for a good strike, I believe you want full bands, kind of like on a Roosevelt dime. And so I think, there's a couple rare dates, but other than that, looking for quality strikes, I feel like when the lines on the pillar are full on those, I feel like that is the thing that drives up the value besides just really good quality. So you're wondering how to find purchasers that are interested in perfect quality coins from me to you. Um, I mean, I would say you're looking for people to buy. Yeah, you can buy some pretty nice coins um, on eBay still. Um, I feel like, getting kind of like used, beat up ones, they're definitely cheaper, obviously. But yeah, it's probably getting harder and harder to find, nice, like a bank wrapped roll. I'm not even sure if they had bank wrapped rolls when they had mercury dimes. But I find mercury dimes beautiful. I did collect them for a little bit, but I never ended up finishing my collection. I ended up putting them in my store, and pretty much everyone sold. I think I only have a couple at best right now. This one looks like it has maybe machine damage on it. It just looks like the edges here are pushed a little bit. Yes, eBay is the middleman. You are correct. The thing that's good about eBay is that there are thousands and thousands. You have access to thousands of people you wouldn't already have access to. If you are buying things, eBay is not the middleman. Yes, the seller is probably going to charge more, um, but it kind of is what it is. Hmm. I think that this one is just machine damage. I want to put this, see if I can get it on the other side of the flip where there's not all those lines. This is a tight flip. This one does look kind of familiar, but I don't. Like the 002 looks like this a little bit, but it's way thicker, and the top of the B is like. Yeah, eBay is definitely the middleman as selling stuff. But at the same time, if you are selling stuff on eBay, you can get a higher price on eBay than you probably could in person. Um, One thing that I found selling on eBay for years, I tried to be the cheapest, and I lost money year after year after year. Um, like basically the coin market goes up and down and up and down, and you don't want to be the first to sell when the market goes up. You buy low, you sell high. Um, if you sell on eBay, don't be the cheapest person. Don't try to compete with everybody. Just put your stuff up there. I recommend using promoted listings. Promoted listings will just shove your listings in everyone's faces. If you basically, if you don't put things up at promoted listings, things will sell at auction. But if you just put up a buy it now, eBay will give you a couple sales here and there. But if you turn on eBay promoted listing, that's what you have to do basically to sell stuff on eBay. And so let's say you want to sell on eBay, but you could make 10% more selling somewhere else. You just raised your price by 10%. And then, oh, it's not selling. Then you put on promoted listings and you put it at 5%. And then you add 5% onto the price. You just incorporate it into the sale. That same coin that you would have sold for less, you now sell on eBay for more. Looks like I'm buffering over here. But not over there. So I'm not sure what's going on with the one computer here, but I believe you guys are all still there. However, I'm seeing different chat. Give me 1 second. I think I lost. Yeah. Let me think about this for 1 second. I'll be right back. I just gotta fix a wire here, I think. Voila. All right. Sorry about that. And welcome, Jay the Silencer. All right, so we are back. Sorry about that. I use another computer to read the chat here because otherwise I can't. It gets in the way of my microscope so that I can't see the coin or I can't see what I'm showing you guys, which I feel like is more important. But I now have the chat back. You're from Reading. Cool. I've been to Reading before. It's been a little bit there, but definitely hot place in the summertime. You gotta have air conditioning in Reading. At least I couldn't live there without air conditioning. I've driven through there many times, and didn't have air conditioning in my car at the time. Wasn't any fun. But here, I'm going to give you guys the warning here. We only have 5 coins left. I have no idea what happened or how we went through all these this fast. I think it was because the 58s didn't have anything on them. But that was a surprise. I thought that this was going to take longer. But yeah, building reputation and finding people is definitely the key. I don't know, on eBay pretty much this last year I took a leap and decided to try to go big, and pretty much my sales have been up, like from last year I think they were up like something like 10,000% or something, and it just keeps on seeming to get bigger and bigger. So I've been pretty excited about that, but I'm really going to try to go big there this year. And it's also been a leap just because I started to sell. I only used to sell small and large cents. I'd dabble a little bit in some of the old stuff, some colonial, some half cents, some 2 cents, 3 cents, 20 cents. Yes, definitely less people knowing people's business is better. It is definitely true. There are many, many people that are unfortunately not trustworthy in this world. Um, but I like doing this stream because I get to share things with people instead of everything, just sitting in a bunker somewhere. Um, different people get to see stuff, and I think that's, most of the time I feel like coins like these, they just kind of end up hidden somewhere and no one gets to see them. Maybe they come up for sale on an auction every little once in a while. But it's like no one gets to see them, and I like being able to make these videos. Originally, when I started making these videos, I was like, I feel like this is the divorce video here. I keep bringing it up, but my business essentially went from like starting to do really, really good to all of a sudden being in a divorce and having to figure out all that. Um, but my business became a business of selling stuff simply to simply as a means to the end of my collection. My business ceased to be buying and selling stuff. It was just selling stuff. So one of the reasons I started making these videos was because I was having to say goodbye to all my favorite coins, and I figure if I make a video of it, at least I can see it whenever I want when I don't own it anymore. And I don't know, I took some chances. If you guys have ever used PayPal Credit or PayPal Working Capital, if you know what you're doing, leveraging yourself can create miracles. If you don't know what you're doing, it can, get you in deep, deep, deep trouble. But there are a lot of like wonderful programs out there, like PayPal Credit. If you buy something on eBay and you use PayPal to check out with it, 6 months, no interest. And so basically you can buy anything you want on eBay for over $100. If you buy a bunch of small things, you can put them in the cart together and check out with them, and that counts as $100. But you can basically buy anything you want on eBay, and then you have 6 months to sell it before you have to pay a dime of interest. Pretty awesome. The only way that you can get it is you just have to try checking out with it. There's no way that you can you don't apply for a certain amount. You just try to do it. If it does it, it does it, and if not, it doesn't. PayPal Working Capital is pretty cool because you can basically take out a loan and they will give you the money within like 30 seconds, and you pay one fee, like just one single fee. Like I think like when I was doing it, I took out like $3,000 or $2,500, and I would pay like $80, and that would be the only fee. Then it takes out a percentage of your sales every time. The last time I took out one like that, I paid it back in like 30 days, and I got some really good stuff. Hey, thank you, Durf Fred. It's nice talking with you as well too. So this is the last coin here. Let's hope we get. Oh, that does look kind of cool. I think it's just machine damage, but if you look at the. Wait, no. Hold on, I just want to get this one out of it. I don't think it's the double die. The L didn't look big, but the I looks big. I think it's just machine damage. But it looks kind of cool. It looks like a triple die, the way that the I is. This is not. I'll have to look. I have not seen this one yet. Here, let's look at the rest. I think it's just machine damage, but it's like super crazy machine damage. Yeah, see like the date here? That looks more like machine damage, like machine doubling. Let's go up to the top. We're gonna need to look at all this, but that Liberty, and there may be a variety that I'm not thinking of, but we just did a bunch of 1956s. The D there on the bottom looks extra thick. But I wish, I'm not sure, I don't think I still have the other roll of 56s here, where I could show you guys what the super doubled one looks like. That tail on the R does look bigger. That U looks thicker. Maybe I'll go back one coin here. So it's like if you look at the U here, and maybe I'm wrong. Here, I'll pull another one out. So look at the U here, how thick it is. We'll see what the next coin looks like. You see how much smaller the U is here? Alright, let me go. So look at that one. I lost it. I don't know. I think that this is a double die of some sort, because I don't think that machine damage would make that thicker. I think it would be more like a part of it would be scooped out or gouged, kind of giving a doubled look. But then the I and the B here look really cool. If you guys give me 1 second, I'm just going to go back over to coppercoins.com. If you guys haven't been to Chuck's site, it's awesome. If you go to the main page, coppercoins.com, and then you type in, or you go to the main page, on the left hand side there's something called variety. Here, wait, I'll click back on it. Die variety search. It's like a blue line on the left side of the screen. But let me type in 1956 here, and I think there's only like 5 varieties. I just want to look at and see. So I know it's not the 002. Another thing too, if you look at the double dies, at the end of the number, like 003, 004, if there's a P after that, it means it's on a proof coin. If there is no P at the very end of the attribution, it's not a proof coin, and we're looking at proof ones right now. So it's not the 004, because we saw that in the last episode. I just want to look. The U does look like the U, but the W doesn't look like that W. Yeah, it's a different one. It does. Some of it looks similar to the 004, and then we have the 006P. The U looks different. The U has like doubling on it, so it's not that one. And that's a reverse, double die reverse, double die reverse, double die reverse, double die reverse. So yeah, I don't see this one. I think that it is. This is the weird thing about searching for varieties. There are still new varieties being found. But I mean, like this U, hold on, that's the reverse of the coin, not that U. This U here, that looks extra thick to me. I mean, other parts of it look extra thick as well. Like the R here, it very much reminds me of one of the other double dies. But the U here definitely is way thicker, like not a normal amount to, that looks like a U. Like I don't even know, this one looks less like a U than it looks like something else. But yeah, so it's like, to me that looks like another double die. Maybe I could send a photo to Chuck. If you guys haven't checked out his stream is Copper Coins. He sells some awesome coins as well, but his website, it's really handy. But I think I might send him a photo of this one. I'll send him the 002P and the 004P as well, and be like, hey, do these look like these? I used your site to check them out. Thank you, Marcos. I wish you a good night too. But I need to send him an email anyway about the other two, so I'll send him an email about that one, and we'll see if we can figure that out. I love how it was the last coin there. That was convenient. But here I will show you guys what the coin looks like. I believe this was, looks like, or hold on, I'm not even positive if that is the right one. Let me zoom back in for 1 second. So we'll look at it from, we'll see if we can spot it from this far out. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, put this coin away. Let's see what this one looks like. I'll turn off the light so we get not as much. It's kind of bleaching Lincoln out here. The mint cello is a little bit foggy here. If I come down a little bit more. No. Yeah, definitely make friends with your cashiers. That is definitely one place that I worked. Everybody knew me as the penny guy. Like every single cashier would like hand me all their wheat cents and all the coins they found. So this one doesn't look, you know, it's a nice, beautiful, bright proof coin. There does seem to be quite a bit of spotting on it. Other than that, it doesn't seem to have anything wrong with it. I'm guessing though, it still feels like about a proof 64 with that many spots, I think. I don't think we could get a 65, so it's not going to be a huge, but if this is an unknown variety, I can check varietyvista.com is another website. I think there's also, there's a couple other sites as well where you can check different varieties. But if this wasn't a known variety, it actually could be like, and it was like, I could get it recognized, it might actually be worth a lot of money. I'd say if the rest of the Mercury dime is very, very worn, Count Dabula, and welcome Count Dabula. If it is very, very worn, I would say probably the rim has been worn off. Somebody probably had fun just kind of like grinding it off slowly. But another thing, you can look at it up close. Generally, if it's been worn off or grinded off, you'll see lots of like little scratches in it, or it may be just like thoroughly smoothed and like a slightly rounded edge. Possibly it went in a washing machine or a dryer. And the date, well, if the date is cut off, I would say I probably wouldn't worry if it was rimless or not. But on the bright side, you got a nice little piece of silver there. So that never can hurt. Welcome, Metal Detecting with Austin Simpson. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. I think we're just about to end it here tonight. I don't know how I went through this roll so fast. I'm pretty sure we counted them all because I know there's 28 58s, 10 59s, 4 57s, and 8 56s, and I believe that adds up to 50, but it was a fast roll tonight. I'm trying to think of what the next roll is. I believe I have a roll of 1962 proofs and 64 proofs. And I'll have to see, and I won I won some more 64s today, so I'll have a nice fat roll of 64s coming, which I think we had really good luck with in the past. You've been busy? I've been really good. It's been less smoky here, and that's been really nice. But I'm going to call it a night. I really appreciate everybody coming here tonight. I will announce the next stream for next Wednesday at 9 p.m. here in the next day or so. But I believe we'll be looking at some more proofs. Maybe we can go old school and look. I still have thousands and thousands and thousands of coins that I put away in the vault that I need to sort out, need to figure out, and we always had good luck finding nice varieties and errors and stuff. So maybe we'll do that, but while I have more proof, I'm thinking I'm just going to keep going with these proof mint Cellos because I really enjoy it, and we've been finding nice high grade varieties. But have a good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Have a good night. Oops, sorry, X, and have a good night, Metal Detecting with Austin. Have a good night, Durf Fred, and have a good night, Count Tabula. Thank you so much, Durf Fred. Have a good night, Logan's Coins, if you're still here. Thanks for stopping by again. And I hope you have a good day at work, Les Likes Coins. Hope to see you again in the future. And have a good night, Marcos, Rodas. Thanks so much for being here again. And thank you, Spiked Head Diecrack, for being here tonight. Let me know if you're still watching, if you had any opinions on this one. The U looks really thick. The I, the LI, or the I and the B looked almost like tripled. It might just be machine damage, but that didn't explain the U. And good night, Pedro G. Armelo. Thanks for being here tonight. I wish you a good night, and I wish you all good nights. Oh yeah, and thank you, Jay the Silencer. Thank you for being here tonight. And hopefully I didn't miss anyone, but for all those watching on a TV and all you guys lurking, thank you. Thanks for being here tonight, and yeah, take care until next time, everyone. I'll see you in the future.